What's going on, everybody? I'm Kevin from Cigar Prop. It's another Tech Tip Sunday. I'm working out in the shop this morning, assembling a couple hundred lighter bleeding tools, and it's my guy Chris just came over to mow, and just reminds me that this is only our second mow of the season, but we had some rain yesterday. We're gonna start getting some more mowing done, and he'll be back to a weekly thing schedule. And this week we have sold more trailer tires this week than we have, God, probably since September, October. Mainly a lot of boat trailers. We're in Florida, so we can boat 365. It does get a little chilly on the water in the wintertime. And there are quite a few people that do put their boats away for the winter because they just like, the sunshine and nice warm, like go for a swim. And I'm sure it's that way up north. I'm not talking about just my Florida friends. I'm talking about my northern friends as well. Well, you'll probably be getting your boats out. Maybe you'll be putting your snow blowers away, getting your lawn mowers out. Hopefully, your lawn mowers, you prepared them when you put them away by letting them run until they're completely out of gas. And then that's good enough. But if you put a little stable fuel in the gas tank and then give her a couple of pulls, get that lubrication into the bowl of your carburetor. So this year, when you go to put gas in it, it fires right up. It won't, because a lot of you don't do it, and a lot of you spend hours on your first Saturday of the mowing year trying to figure out why your mower doesn't start. And you'll do the same thing with your snowblower come the first snow of the next snow season, because you haven't put your shit together the right way, or have stored it the right way. But boating and trailers, we see it. I remember last year, right out in front of our shop, guy with a boat and lost a wheel. It came over, almost hit one of our customers' car. Trailer slams on the ground, and the guy's dragging it. Now the trailer is kind of cocked in the middle of the roadway, backing up traffic. He had to drag it into there's an air conditioning place next door to us. They have a big open parking lot. He had to drag it, scraping it up into their driveway, and comes over. We come take a look at it, and the hub was completely rusted, and all of them were. The whole trailer was rusted. This guy, it wasn't a super nice boat, but I don't have a boat, so it was nicer than my boat. But we're like, just looking at this down here in Florida, salt water just corrodes and destroys everything. Freshwater will do it too. Freshwater will eventually rust out metal, just not as fast as salt water. But yesterday I was doing a trailer came in, and the guy wanted 2 new tires on it because they were getting a lot thinner than the other 2 tires. Because if you have 4 tires on your boat trailer, they need to stay all the same height. But you're like, Kevin, they're all the same size, 205s, header 514. Well, they're not. When you got a couple tires that are bald and a couple that are brand new, there could be an inch difference in height. So when you've got a fixed axle and you got 2 tires trying to turn at the exact same rate, the smaller tire is going to try and spin faster because it's smaller. That's how things work. And it can cause your trailer to do weird things. It can cause all the tires to wear poorly. But so he wanted 2 new tires to match. And then so I'm looking at the other 2 tires, and I go, you really need to get these other 2 replaced. And he goes, they're like brand new. And I go, yeah, but they're 4 years old, And he goes, yeah, but they got plenty of tread life on them. I go, this isn't a car tire. I go, this is trailer tires. I think I've said this before in video. Like trailer tires, bias ply tires, all those small tires, you lose 10% of your load carrying capability every year just from the tire sitting. So if it's a brand new tire sitting on my shelf and I don't sell it for a year, 10% of its load carrying capability is gone. After 5 years, 50% of its load carrying capability is gone. that's just the way they're made. That's why we don't keep tires on the shelf for more than a year. We do quarterly inventories on all our tires. Trailer tires, anything more than a year, they get drilled a hole in the sidewall, they get destroyed. Is it wasteful? Yes, and it's rare that we ever have to do it, but it's a safety thing. And most people with trailers, all people with trailers, they don't think about anybody else on the road, and they don't think about safety. And that's a big thing. If that guy, you know, if that tire would have come off, hit one of our customers' cars, then he would have had a claim against his insurance. If he would have lost control, we've all seen the TikTok videos of vehicle when a trailer flips over and takes the vehicle with it. Is that worth it? Is it worth, just all of that over a tire, or not hosing your vehicle off, especially down here? You get out of the water. Some people, they'll flush the motor, but you really got to hose everything off. Even in freshwater, you should be hosing everything off, all the debris, plant matter, whatever. And then lubricating, spraying your bolts, using a good rust penetrant, keeping everything from trying to keep the corrosion from forming. But yeah, it's a big one. Trailer tires, they need to be replaced at the same time. You need to, in my opinion, depending on like the trailer tire, sometimes, you can lose 10%, but if you can afford to lose 30-40% and still have the trailer tire web, like if you have like a 15-inch 225/75/15 and it's on a small trailer, you could lose half that, and it'd be more than enough to carry the weight of that trailer. So you got to keep that in consideration. Batteries, people with boats. We have a thing down here called Boat US. It's like a AAA for your boat. And I used to have a good customer of ours, and this who said batteries. More calls, more tow-ins for batteries than anything else, because people will get their boats ready for the season. They've done nothing. They haven't left their battery on a trickle charger. It's just been in the boat. My neighbor Harry right here, he's a snowbird. Same thing. He'll come down. He'll put it on the charger for a couple hours, maybe a day, and then heads out on the water. Not taking that battery into like your Advanced Auto Parts, AutoZone. You can even come into Tires Plus, Firestone Complete Auto Care. Say, hey, can you test my battery real quick? We'll hook up our thing free of charge, and we'll test your battery, and we'll see, give you an indication of its life left on it. In my personal opinion, with my friends that are serious boaters, they'll replace their battery every 1 year to 2 years, 2 years max. Because it's not worth it. Your batteries are getting expensive. If you got a battery, that's $200, but how much is that? Like, okay, I'm going to replace my battery every year, every 2 years. It's like $200. Yeah. What's the cost to you of getting stranded out on the water and having to call Boat US, and if that's even available in your area, or calling another friend or hailing someone down to tow you back in? That's a pain in the butt. Your day is ruined for what? You already have a boat, so spend a couple $100 every other year to get that battery replaced. Me personally, if I owned a boat and it was like a single battery, I'd replace it every year, just to hell with it. Just put a new one in. And but yeah, at least every other year. In the off season, put it in your garage, put it up on a shelf, plug a trickle charger in it, and let it go for a couple of months, and just let it do its thing. And then you can get 3-4 years out of a battery. If it's always maintaining its optimum charge with a good trickle charger. But people don't do that either. They'll plug it in, like I said, and head out on the water, then they get stranded. So just think about, if you're getting your small engine, you're getting your boat, you're getting your thing prepared for the upcoming spring, summer season. Just think about some of these things that could be going wrong. Your mowers, I know we're running out of time here. Don't sharpen that blade. Just go buy a new blade. Blades are cheap. Sharpening it does temper the steel a little bit different. So I'm not a big fan of sharpening blades. I know it's cheaper, but blades are like $10, $12. Buy a new blade, put it on your mower every season, and be done with that. So, yeah, that's all we got for today. Hopefully, I don't seem like we talked about a whole lot, but get those small engine preparers, Google it, ask questions, and be safe out on the water, and be safe out there mowing your grass. See you next week.